Yeah, but he's saying that no, but his point was, and he articulated very well. He's saying that he needs to see something that's sustainable to like because he's saying like Arsenal. He said Arsenal haven't won anything.
Yeah,
but there is a feeling that they can go and compete for the top honors. We've won stuff, but we don't have a feeling we can go and compete.
But we have sustained winning trophies, haven't we? Because we've won trophies every year that he's been here. You know
so with the winning trophies, then
it's important.
When does it? Of course, it is absolutely. But if you're not in the hunt for the two biggest, if we're saying we're Man United and we need to be winning, like win the league, mate, Champions League. Obviously, we're not in the Champions League.
Yeah.
What if we just keep collecting like Europa League or Carabao Cup or FA Cup?
That's our progression. That's good. If we win the Europa League this season, that is very good, bro.
Well, and miles off being able to win the league still.
No, but if we finish,
there's no progression. Basically, your bread and butter. What I'm saying is your bread and butter progression. I think if we're not careful, what could happen is, and I'm positive by the way, but I do look at it and say, if we're not careful, that means you're saying what? We just want to become a cup team? Because what you do in 38 games to actually compete for the ultimate honor needs to matter. You can't just keep picking up cups.
Scenario, isn't it? That's one specific scenario. That's a scenario whereby you finish like 6th or 7th and win Europa League and you're content with that. I think the ultimate scenario, the one I think maybe the one that
they finished 5th. Say we finished 5th. 30 points on the title, but we win the Europa League, so we get Champions League. But we finished 5th.
He'd keep his job.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what do we think about that?
But it would depend, though, wouldn't it? It would depend on the context of that, because you would say, like, it would depend on the context.
It's going to be a cup side, but then most teams in the Premier League have become a cup side because of the Man City's dominance. Man City have won what? Most of the Premier
League. Not winning the Premier League is one thing, but I'm talking about being in the conversation.
I have no interest in second.
But I see. Here's the thing. I will admit this. Yeah.
But you're paying one specific scenario. You're paying that specific scenario where it's like we finish mid-table and we win the.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we're not truly positive properly until before the season starts. Yeah. We actually think we have a genuine chance of winning the league. There's a reason why we don't think we have a. I know KG is saying like
challenge. I say challenge. I'm saying we.
I know. But if we're not careful, we can't just act like not being higher up the league and closer to the top doesn't matter unless because you're picking up other trophies. Because it does. Because 38 games is the real measure of the team you actually are.
Reverse Arsenal argument, isn't it? It's a reverse Arsenal argument, because the argument of Arsenal is that do you want to be a team that they're like, oh yeah, we'll finish second or third, but at the end of it, what's the question that gets asked of Arteta is, what have you won and all that. I think it's progression, isn't it? It is progression, and I think
we see in progression.
Well, and again, that's where you have to wait. That's where you have to wait and see. Like, I get your point, but I don't think we're in danger of. I don't think Man United are in danger of being like, oh, we're going to finish 8th every season and win a cup.
Yeah, that's not going to be.
So I don't think that's our intention.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's the key thing, right? So when you're talking about it, I'm like, well, we're not trying to be a 5th, 6th side.
Of course,
we're
I'm saying if we are, is it progression?
No, but
not just 8th. I'm talking like not competing for the title.
Shit can happen in a season, right? And if we did, let's say this season we literally was 5th place, but we win the Europa. That is an acceptable season.
How would we feel? Be honest. How would we feel if we were putting title charges together? Don't get me wrong. Yes, it's second, so you didn't win. How would we feel though, knowing like if we swapped with Arsenal, like i.e., I know what the team's going to do. We're mashing up most teams. We've got the best defense in the league. We do have a young up and coming.
I can tell you what the argument would be. The argument would be, what have we won? That would be what have we won.
Be second and not win anything. How would I feel?
But you're very certain that you're going into every season and you're going to compete,
but not win.
Yeah,
and by the way,
we might finish 5th.
We want to talk about Europe as well. Arsenal weren't doing shit in Europe as well. What are they doing in Europe as well?
It's not worth. I'm telling you, bro. I want to win stuff like that motion of lifting stuff. So if you said, "Raw, do I want to swap places with Arsenal right now?" No, because what am I swapping for?
Yeah, they haven't got to the promised land. It's not like they've
got a nice car.
Arteta's won the league, and it's like,
you got a nice car that's stuck to neutral, bro. When is it gonna?
So long as you're not winning, I'd rather be me.
Until you win, I'd rather be me. Do you know what I'm saying? And that it is what it is, because guess what? Even if we finish second, what are they gonna say about us? until, let's say, if Arsenal fall off a cliff, what we'll remember this time, kind of like what we did with Spurs. There was a moment in time,
Poch, yeah.
Spurs football under Poch, champagne, bro. Guess what? In all that time, we have the same jokes or expressions. Well, what have you won?
And they competed for the Prem during that period. They in a 2-horse race, they came third. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Just imagine. So when after all of that, when the history glosses over and time passes, we're gonna say, with all that good moment that you had, what happened? It's okay. In this moment, Arsenal are doing well. They look good, but until they win something, the questions still, the same questions remain. And I won't change places with someone that is almost gonna win. I want to win.